was debating even vlogging right now because how much of me in a hospital bed can I share with you guys? I am currently in the ER because I woke up this morning with really bad chest pains. They're still kind of there, and it's scary because of the PE and like this is just what you have to do. I texted Hoffman, I called, like this is what we have to do. So we're here getting blood work. The doctor here is trying to figure out what he wants to do. Let's do this. Stay positive. Hi, Chihuahua. I'm really tired. Like the thing I kept saying this morning is that I just wanted to go back to sleep because like I was so tired. I couldn't sleep because the pain was so bad. I'm looking at my toenails and they're not cute. I need a pedicure. My brothers are coming. It's gonna be like a party in here. I don't think they're ready for us. But hopefully we will not be in here long enough for them to need to be ready for us. I like really wanted shorts and I was gonna tell my brother to bring them, but then I was like, never mind, I don't want to be here long enough to need shorts. It's like when I packed to come to Florida. I was like, I'm just not gonna pack a lot because I don't plan on being there for too long.
Right, and now you just gotta buy everything.
I'm like going stir crazy already in here and I haven't even been here for 10 minutes. The end of this video is gonna be me feeling great and doing fun things, just saying. I'm also very hungry. Guess what, guys? I have Chipotle leftovers at home. One lesson I've learned from having cancer. I've learned a lot, but one, always be prepared for something to happen because at the blink of an eye, you could be in the ER. You sucker MC, you think I nothing on me. For my great smile, eyes can't touch Kevin G. I'm a mathlete. I'm a nerd that's absurd. Forget what you heard of like James Bond III. Just shaking on stop Kevin Poor. The G sound when I sneak in the door. I don't play like that. You know it was me. Cause the next time you see a girl, she'll be like, oh, Kevin G.
We're leaving the ER, and what do you have on you?
I forgot to take them off. They forgot to take them off. All good. So I'm feeling better from yesterday. Hoffman decided to triple my prednisone dose for the next 3 days. I'm still having some like remaining chest pain like right here. So it's on the left side and my PE is on the right side. I just think a lot's going on in my chest just like before I was diagnosed. I have to get out though. The day is freaking beautiful today. Some of my friends are going canoeing, so like I decided that I would go and I'll just sit in the canoe. I won't even have to paddle or anything. I need to get out. Even just being in the fresh air right now is just making me feel a whole lot better. What are we doing?
Kayaking.
Well, we're canoeing.
We're canoeing because this one has cancer and she
really,
can't paddle.
It's not even the cancer, it's the fucking pulmonary embolism. Look, I'm a princess. They're doing all the work.
Well, some of it. And I'm not hitting you. Oh, this is gonna be really tough, Joe.
Yeah. Can anyone look good in a pair of goggles?
Yeah, me.
Oh no.
You got it.
I got it.
Let's go to the skate park, then you can shoot. Yeah, one land on more stuff. It's so cool. Yeah.
So we're at Pizza Fusion.
Devin, can I accept my
And they have cancer-fighting pizzas. Got the bruschetta.
Phytonutrient found in tomatoes.
The other one is the very vegan, which is what I got.
Criminy mushrooms pack a powerful nutrient punch loaded with cancer-fighting, selenium, antioxidants, and metabolic energy enhancers.
Woo! What did you get?
A large parent gorgonzola,
You got a
which I'm
large?
gonna finish. I'm gonna get it done. Yeah.
Leaving dinner
Going to Riverside Market.
for the Lagunitas Crayola event. I'm being caricatured right now. Arg, mateys. Look like a pirate. Back in the hospital. I'm here because chest pains and I'm getting admitted. So we can check out what's going on in my chest. Maybe my heart's too big. So we're having a party in the hospital tonight. I feel okay, I just have some chest pains. So I just got taken up to my room, and I have to show you the room. It's like we're on a cruise. Standard hospital room, you know, bed, right? Over here we have our swans. So I had plans with Celeste today to make her Halloween costume. We brought the party to the hospital, and I'm crafting her a flapper costume. She's crafting with Sammy over there. Real.
Let me see my stat. I'm like Charles Bronson.
Okay, so we did her headband. I added this little thing and these beads, and I did the feathers. Now we're gonna do your dress.
I love your heart sock.
Thank you. My friend sent me them. The bottom.
TT made this dress
I know.
Look, there's nothing, so the water goes under the toilet.
We need squeegee. That's how showers are in Doc is putting me on, what prednisone is this?
Solumedrol.
It's Solumedrol, but it's a form of prednisone, right?
Yeah, it's like a liquid prednisone.
Okay. So it's a liquid prednisone and it's an injection. So we're gonna do it, we do it through this, right? The saline?
Yeah, you can see.
So some of my chemo drugs, this is how they do it too. They're called push drugs.
Hello, we are laying in bed.
I am so grateful and happy that Celeste is here and that we're cuddling.
Riley, if you're watching this, hi.
So I have to be monitored, like, it's almost like a portable EKG. What's going on? So I have like this thing that I have to carry around with me everywhere. And she took out my IV for the night because it was like uncomfortable and I didn't want to sleep with it. I'm not hooked up to anything anyways. And then tomorrow we're actually going to put it in my left arm so that like I can do things with my right arm. When she took it out, it was bleeding a lot because I got the blood thinners that I'm on. BAM! That's how much I bled from an IV. It's 6 a.m. and I've been woken up twice already. I woke up at like 3:30 to get blood, and then I just got woken up to start a new IV, and that vein blew, which has never happened to me before, so I guess that's an experience. I want to sleep. They got it. This is where we didn't get it. This is where we took blood. This is where we got the IV. This is yesterday's. Didn't I get the port so that I wouldn't have this problem?
Why does it say discharge 1025?
So my amazing friend from LA, her name is Ariella. She's been doing so much for me since I was diagnosed, and she actually had a rabbi come to my hospital room today, and he brought me homemade challah and Shabbat candles, and the challah was delicious. I love challah. Carly, have you ever had challah before? Would you like to try some?
I say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Let's eat some challah. Yum.
Ditto.
So yummy. So I'm really thankful for that. That was awesome. It was a great little treat. Me and my flowers are out. Thank you, Chelsea, for all the flowers. It's crazy how I was here for like a day, maybe a day and a half, and that felt longer than when I was at Sylvester for like 5 days. This is just ridiculous. So this is actually the hospital that I was in. Today is Saturday, I think, and I came to visit a friend. They said that she had possible lymphoma, so I came to be with her and make sure that the doctors are doing all the right tests and looking at all the right things and to know all the information because I just, you know, wanted to be there to support her. It's here from like, I don't even know what time. I think like 11 or 12. I'm just leaving now. It's like 5:30 and they don't think it's lymphoma and I don't either from what I heard. So I'm really happy about that. Before I leave here, I just have like a lot of thoughts, I guess. These past 3 weeks since I got the PE have just been an emotional roller coaster for me. Dana actually came to the hospital yesterday and we were talking about how some people just don't get it. Like, unless I'm like sitting in a hospital with no eyebrows and no hair, like you don't really think cancer and you don't really see the effects it has on somebody. So like, yeah, some days I go out and I'll, you know, be out for 2 hours and it looks like I'm having the time of my life, but like just doing that, A, takes so much out of me, and B, it's the only thing that's connecting me to what like feels normal in the world, I guess. That's kind of like hard for people to comprehend sometimes because they see me out and they think I look healthy. Like, I've gotten people telling me that like I look healthier than ever. I get messages on Facebook from people and they're like, you look like you're having the time of your life in Florida. And I'm just like, I'm in Florida like fighting for my life right now and like losing my hair and losing my, like, I can't breathe, it hurts, you know, everything hurts. And obviously like this is all positivity and like I'm looking at it in good ways, but like this isn't a fun time for me. And it's also kind of like with my dad, like unless things are really bad, like he heard cancer and he thought he would come here my second chemo and I would like have no hair and I would you know, I'd be skinny and look very sick, and that's not how it works. And like until I get into the hospital, then people are like freaking out, and you know, I just don't think that sometimes you get it unless you're directly involved. I think people like think I'm healthier than I am. People minimize how serious this is sometimes because they say, oh, like you got Hodgkin's, like that's the good cancer, like you're gonna beat this. I still have the fear of reoccurrence. I still have the fear of now I'm susceptible to other cancers. I still have the fears that I can't have kids. There's just so much that goes to it emotionally that I really just don't think people fully understand, which is okay. Like, I didn't understand it before I had cancer, and I guess that's another reason that making these videos gives me satisfaction, because I think it's so important now that I'm going through this to like be aware of what it really means to somebody that's going through chemo, or what it means to be somebody who's related to somebody going through chemo. Like, it's so life-changing. Like, a part of me wants to say it's so hard to just like be positive all the time. I'm not positive all the time, but it's so hard to like have that energy. For me, it just kind of comes naturally. Like, I kind of just like, what am I gonna do, you know? But I have days where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And sometimes I think of like reoccurrence. I couldn't, like, hands up, like I couldn't deal with this again. Random thoughts going through Rachel's head right now. It's also so frustrating to be at a hospital with doctors that aren't your doctors, and it's like 3 different doctors not communicating with each other and not communicating with your doctor when your doctor specifically said to give them his cell phone number so that they could communicate with them. So that was like really frustrating at the hospital this week. I don't think I've ever been so frustrated. After this conversation that I had with Dana yesterday, it's like people sometimes just don't get it. Unless I'm like in the hospital, it's not serious. I left the hospital yesterday because there was nothing that the doctors here could do for me. And you know, I have the PE, I have bleo damage, the pneumonitis, I have chemo, I have Hodgkin's, like, so like, it's just all these things that we just have to keep an eye on, and I have to keep feeling in my body. I have to take a blood thinner every day. I have to take steroids every day. It's just so much right now. I thought that I would be done. I thought that, you know, I have 2 chemos left and I'm done, and it just almost feels like it's never ending. That felt good to let out, but now I'm having some chest pains. Like, I don't want people to like give me sympathy because of what a hard time it is. I just want people to kind of understand. I know that I didn't before, and I guess I'm thankful that these videos are doing that, you know, for people, making them more aware of like what it's like to be doing this. I can't tell you guys how ready I am to get the hell out of Florida, and it's just like, it's getting that much closer each time, so that's really exciting. I hope that everybody has a great week. You know, this wasn't the video that I was hoping to make this week. I was really hoping to make like a feeling good video. But welcome to the life of a cancer patient. You have to just go with the punches and see what happens. That's what we did this week, and I am so thankful for my family, for being there for me, and for taking care of me at the hospital and at home. At least I got to canoe this week. Back in my room, finally. I was also thinking that I wanted to make a video on like a makeup tutorial on how to do your makeup when you're suffering from like not looking yourself, you know, from chemo or radiation or surgeries or being in and out of hospitals or anything like that. So like I would start with my clean slate and show you guys how I kind of transform into feeling like a human. If that becomes something that I notice that people are interested in, then I think I'll build up the courage to do that, because it's a little scary for me because I'm not so comfortable with showing like what chemo has done to me yet. I do in my videos a little bit, but like I hold the camera at a certain angle, or you know, I'll wear a beanie or things like that. So I think that if a lot of people seem to want that kind of video, then I'll make it. So you have to vocalize that you want that kind of video, or else I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's a really crazy transformation, I gotta say. I've got some like before and after pictures that I show some people and they're like, whoa. Yeah, so I'm home, I'm back in my room, and I'm ready to end this weekend and have a good week.
Everything's gonna be okay.